Hello students, in the last class you have seen about or you have learned about inheritance, right? Today we start with a new concept is pointers. What do you mean by a pointer? A pointer is a variable pointer is a variable which is used to store which is used to store the address of another variable. What do you mean by pointer? Pointer is a variable which is used to store the address of another variable. It's a variable which is used to store the address of a variable. What is variable? What do you mean by variable? Variable is a name given to the memory location. Variable is a name given to your memory memory location whose value can be changed during the execution of your program. Variable is a name given to the memory location. Variable is a name given to the memory location whose value can be changed during the execution of your program. During the execution of your program. For example, if you declare a variable of type integer, if you declare a variable of type integer, please a is a variable of type integer. A is a variable of type integer. What happens here? What happens? The memory is allocated for A, right? As soon as the statement is executed, memory is allocated for your A. That is, memory is allocated for your variable. For consider this as your computer memory. Consider this as your computer memory. Computer memory is divided into number of continuous blocks. Computer memory is divided into continuous blocks. It's a continuous blocks. Computer memory is divided into number of blocks. Right? Each block is of size 1 byte. Each block is of one size. You know, computer memory is divided into n number of blocks. Computer memory is divided into n number of blocks, and each block is of size 1 byte. Each block is of 1 byte. Okay? Now, as soon as this statement is executed, as soon as the int A is executed, what happens? Memory is allocated for your A. Memory is allocated for your A. How many bytes or how many size? It depends on your data type. Okay? As soon as the statement is executed, what happens? Memory will be allocated for your A. Memory will be allocated for your A by how much size? How much size? It depends on your data type. It depends on your data type. If data type is int, then 2 bytes will be allocated. If data type is char, 1 byte will be allocated. If data type is float, then 4 byte will be allocated. If data type is double, then 8 byte will be executed. 8 bytes will be executed. Sorry, allocated. You all know 1 byte means 1 byte is equal to 8 bits. 1 byte means it is 8 bits. Okay? Each statement execute after whenever the statement is executed, the memory is allocated for your A. Here A is of type integer. A is of type integer. Right? Means what? 2 bytes will be allocated for your variable A. Means what? Suppose consider this location has allocated for your A. Here, as I told, each block is of size 1 byte. Computer memory is divided into n number of blocks, n number of continuous blocks, n number of continuous blocks. Each block is of size 1 byte. Each block is of size 1 byte. Here A is of type integer, so 2 bytes will be allocated for your A. 2 bytes will be allocated to this. That is, 2 blocks will be allocated for your A. Suppose if you store some value to the A. Suppose if you store some value to A means it will store in this location. It will store in this location. That means a variable is used to store a value. A variable is used to store a value. Okay? Now, here memory is divided into n number of blocks, that is continuous blocks. How to identify or how to differentiate each block uniquely? How to identify or how to differentiate each blocks uniquely? Each block can be uniquely identified by using their addresses. By using their addresses. What? Each and here normal variable is used to store a value. Variable is used to store a value. And computer memory is divided into n number of continuous blocks. How to identify, how to differentiate each and every blocks uniquely? Each and every blocks can be uniquely identified by their addresses. For example, if I tell that the address of first block is 1000, then the address of second block is 1001. The third block is 1003. Fourth block is 1004. 1005. So on to last. Okay. Now what I can say that the variable A is stored in 1003 and 1004 location, right? Variable A is stored in 1003 and 1004 location. But usually we tell the first address. Usually we tell the first location. We won't tell that A is stored in 1003 and 1004 address. Instead of that, what we consider the first address. What we say that the variable A is stored in 1003 address. 1003 address. Okay. Now, what is pointer? Pointer is a variable which is used to store a variable. Address of another variable. Here, in A equal to 7. I can't store address in normal variable. I can't store A address in A. This is wrong statement. Right? This is wrong statement. Normal P as a pointer. We consider P as a pointer and ampersand A as another variable. P is a pointer variable, A is a another variable. Now pointer variable should store the address of another variable. Means what? It should store the address of A. It should store the address of A. Right? Here ampersand means address of symbol, address of operator. Ampersand is called as address of operator. Ampersand is used to retrieve the or store the address of your another variable. Here A is an another variable, P is a pointer variable. What pointer variable is doing? Pointer variable is storing address of another variable. Got it? This is pointer definition. Next, we'll see the memory representation of your pointer. Next one is memory representation of your pointer. Memory representation of pointer. Here I consider 1 KB memory of 1 KB. Here I will consider memory of 1 KB. How the memory is represented for 1 KB size? That is 1 KB means 1 KB ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1024 bytes. 1024 bytes. 1 KB means 1024 bytes. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ continuous memory blocks will be there and memory index starts with 0. Memory index starts with 0, 1, 2, 3, so on to what will be last address for 1 KB size, that is 1023. Memory location start with the 0 and end with 1023 for 1 KB size of memory. For 1 KB size of memory. As I told, computer memory is divided into continuous blocks. And each block is of 1 byte size. Each block is of 1 byte size. Okay. What is byte? Byte ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Byte is used to store the data. Byte means it is used to store the data or basic storage unit to store your data. What do you mean by byte? It is a basic storage unit. Byte means it is a basic storage unit to store the data. This is the memory representation. Computer memory is divided into n number of blocks, n number of continuous blocks, and each block is of size 1 byte. Each block is of size 1 byte. Here I have considered 1 KB size. 1 KB size is equal to 1024 bytes. And computer memory representation starts with the 0 index. First memory is represented with 0 position. Second one is 1 position. Last so on and last one is 1023. Next is declaration of your pointer. Declaration of You all know declaration of a normal variable, right? How to declare your normal variable? That is data type variable. Normal variable is declared. How to declare your normal variable? Data type variable name. Example int a. Here int is a data type, a is a variable name. Now how to declare your pointer variable? How to declare your pointer variable? Pointer variable is declared as data type star variable name. How to declare your pointer variable? Data type star variable name. Data type star variable name. Example int star a. Int star a. How to declare your pointer variable? Data type star variable name. Example int star a. Star a ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ is a pointer variable. Pointer variable. Next is initialization of your pointer. How to initialize a pointer variable? Initialization of your pointer. Initialization of pointer. How you are going to initialize pointer variable? Okay. Normal variables. How we are initializing normal variables? Normal variables को ಹೇಗೆ initialize ಮಾಡ್ತಾ? For example, int a ಅಂತ declare ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ normal variable. How we are initializing? A equal to 10. Means that 10 is stored in A. A normal variable is used to store the value. Here a equal to 10 and 10 is used to store the value. 10 is stored in A. 10 is stored in A. Now how to initialize the pointer variable? How to initialize the pointer variable? That is pointer variable syntax is pointer variable equal to ampersand variable name. Ampersand variable name. Ampersand variable name. That is, suppose if you have declared a pointer p, how to initialize and for example, you have declared a variable n and you have assigned some value to n and you are declaring pointer variable. Means ಹೇಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದು in computer memory 1002 ಇಲ್ಲಿ n is of type integer, so 2 bytes will be allocated, right? Here n is of type integer, so 2 bytes will be allocated. Means n is of type integer, so I am combining and merging the blocks. Okay, 1000 2 bytes ನಾನು merge ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. While representing memory address, I am merging or combining addresses to blocks. That is 1000, 1002, 1004, 1006, etc. Suppose in this memory n is allocated. Okay, this memory location is located for n value is there 5 ಇದೆ, right? n value 5 ಇದೆ. Now ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ? int star p ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ. ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟರ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? That is ampersand variable name of the variable name n. Now what will do? Value of pointers. Operators used in pointers. There are two operators. The first one is address of this ampersand. Second one is indirection or pointer operator. That is star. That is star. Here the operators name is marking pointers. First one is address of. Second one is indirection or pointer variable. Address of the ampersand. Indirection operator means star. Address of operator is used to store your address. Address of operator is used to store the address of another variable. Okay. Star means indirection operator or pointer operator. It is used to retrieve the value which is stored in a particular memory. Pointer operator or indirection operator it is used to retrieve the value. It is used to retrieve the value of what or from where. It is used to retrieve the value from where? From the memory location. Memory location. We'll see one example so that it will be clear. For example, int n. Okay, n equal to 5. Next you have int star p. That is p equal to ampersand of n. Next int m equal to star p. Star p. ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ memory is divided into number of blocks. Memory is divided into continuous blocks, and here m and n are of type integer. So 2 blocks I will combine and write 1000 means 2 blocks. Each block is of type 1 byte. Each block na size 1 byte irutte. Integer ಗೆ 2 bytes allocate ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾನು memory blocks ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿ merge ಮಾಡಿ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. 1000, 1002, 1004, 1006, 1008 on. Suppose I will consider this memory is allocated for n and this memory is allocated for your m. Okay, this memory 1002 memory is allocated for your n variable and 1006 is allocated for m variable. Okay, here what I did, n equal to 5. I have stored 5 in n. I have stored 5 in n and I am declaring some pointer variable here. I am declaring some pointer variable here and I am storing address of another variable in that pointer. Ampersand n ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ n ನ address, that is 1002. Okay, here in m equal to star p, that is star of 1002. Why star is used? Star is used to retrieve the data which are stored in particular memory location. Star use ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. Ampersand is used to store the address of another variable. Star is used to retrieve the value which is stored in a particular memory location. ಒಂದು particular memory location ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನ ರಿಟ್ರೀವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಆಂಪರ್ಸಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಆಂಪರ್ಸಂಡ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅನದರ್ ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ, ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, star is used. Star means it is an indirection operator or pointer operator. It is used to retrieve the value which is stored in a particular memory location. On the particular memory location ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂತಹ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ನ ರಿಟ್ರೀವ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. What is the output now? Star of 1002. Star of 1002 in value ಇದೆ 5. This value is stored in M. This value is stored in M. Understood? Address of operator and indirection operator. Address of operator means it is used to store the address of another variable. It is used to store the address of another variable. Indirection operator or pointer variable, that is star, is used to retrieve the data or retrieve the value which is stored in a particular memory location. Okay, I'll explain you once again. Here we have declared two variables of type int L and int M. Okay, int M comma N. Here we have declared two variables, it is int M comma N of type integers. Memory, computer memory is divided into n number of contiguous blocks. Okay, continuous one after the other block. Memory will be allocated. It is of type int, so I have merged the two blocks. Each block is of type of size 1 byte, so I have merged 2 bytes. 1002. So consider 1006 memory location is allocated for your M, 1002 is allocated for N. Okay. Next, what is the next statement? N equal to 5. You are assigning N5 to be N. That is 1002. Next, you are declaring a pointer variable, and in pointer variable, you are storing address of N. What is the address of N? Address of N is 1002. Next statement is M equal to star P. Star is used to retrieve the value which is stored in a particular memory location. Star P. Star of, what is the value of P? 1002. Star of 1002. 1002 only in value is there 5. That 5 is stored in M. That 5 is stored in M. Okay. Next is operations that can be performed on your pointers. The next topic is operations performed on your pointers. We'll continue in the next class. Today, what we have learned, the definition of pointer and how the memory is allocated for your pointers, initialization of your pointer, declaration of your pointer, and different operators used in your pointers. Right? I hope you all have understood this. We'll continue in the next class. Thank you.